All right. Hello, everyone. This is Mary Hasworth Fernandez, your host of Walkathon 2024, coming to you with one of our grand marshals. I'm so excited about this passionate project of walking for a cause, addressing curing cancer in our lifetime and domestic violence. What better way to come together and make a difference than to bring to you a speaker around just going to address wellness and women, but also you getting out that house, finding some friends, forming a team. And if you don't have a team, we'll connect you to a team. And you can remember that when you come to Walkathon 2024, if you feel like you can't walk, bring your lawn chair and help watch the other walkers and cheer them on. If you feel like you want to go a short distance, you go that short distance and then you turn around and come back. If you want to go for the scavenger hunt photo challenge, go all the way, go the distance. But Walkathon 2024 is all of us coming together to make a difference. Now you're in for a treat. Miss Jeanna Brown is a wellness expert, Coach Jeanna Grand Marshal, one of our Grand Marshals from the East Coast. And she's going to have her hands full because we got a runner from the deep east. She's from the West Coast. I got a runner from the Jeanna, help me out.
I, I'm your West Coast girl.
I'm my West Coast girl, and I have an East Coast runner, and you guys are just perfect for this walkathon. So we're going to talk about some things you might want to know that Jeanna brings to the table with her expertise, her calm, soothing, powerful expertise. Jeanna, there's four pillars that you talked about, but let's first introduce yourself so that everyone who does not know you can say hello, Miss Jeanna Brown.
Hello, hello. Thank you for having me. So happy to be here. I'm Coach Gina, a holistic wellness coach, and wellness matters. So this walkathon is so perfect to get people involved, get people excited on any levels, get their body moving for a walkathon. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Me too, Gina. I am so excited about this like a kid at Christmas because it is the first quarter of a new year. And so many people mean well, but they just can't seem to get out of their comfort zones or their routines. So, being a wellness coach, among other things with your expertise, there are things you talk about like the motivation for now and in the future. You mentioned something earlier in a conversation about prevention and reward. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so my motto is, little by little, you get it done. And so if you can create some habits today that are good habits, healthy habits, that could sustain your body long term, let's do that. And that changes throughout, the as years go by. What you do in your 20s, you're not going to do in your 40s or 50s. What you do in your 50s, you're not going to do in your 70s or 80s. But my thing is, let's do something. So, if you could like treat your body with care and kindness and stretch it out and feel good and rejuvenated and just get those muscles, the impact that it has on your blood flow, on your circulation, on your mindset, on how you answer questions, respond to your loved ones at work, all these things come together, and it has to do with how you're treating yourself, how you're thinking about things, what you're eating. And having a walkathon is a great way to do that. When you start early, these habits can maintain as you get older. Things fall off, things change. I am realistic, but it's about consistency, falling off, getting back up, grabbing a buddy, get, your peeps, your friends, whoever, your crew together, and let's do it. You don't have to do it by yourself. But I will say this, keep talking about it and keep thinking about it. Surely is not going to help you.
Have a buddy and keep talking about it and keep thinking about it.
Get a
Create
buddy.
some great habits that can sustain your body. What about that future self 10 years from now? You mentioned what we do now can make an impact. If I don't
Yes.
exercise and if I do exercise, what would the future look like?
Things just get old and stiff and not agile like it used to. And so when your bones are strong in your 20s and 30s, and you're not conscious of what you're putting in your body, your bones start to get frail as you get old. Why is that? Is there something that we can do to make that better? Like, let's be aware. For me, it's fundamental and practicality and fun. So I like to make it fun. So it can be daunting. You could go, woe is me. Oh, I can't do that. Oh, I used to. So for me, if something happened, like um if like my knees gave out or something, I'm a runner. Let's say my knees gave out. I don't care. I will find something else to keep me moving. That's just how my lifestyle is. I'm not gonna sit and sulk about, oh, I can't. You pivot. That's
Pivot.
life. That's growth. That's what we're here. We have purposes. We have to allow ourselves, give ourselves permission to pivot, to grow, to keep going and do what you can. We know people, yes, we do.
Mhm,
They have paraplegics. They have people in wheelchairs. We
mhm,
have people with one leg,
mhm,
one arm, whatever. They're
mhm,
mobile. So obviously there are things that we can do to
mhm.
say, yes, I can. Yes, I can. This is what I'll do. You can put your little parameters together. I don't care. You ain't gonna run like I'm gonna run like 3, 4, 10 miles. I don't know. But you can get to walking. You could
Get
get
to
to
walk.
swimming, you could get to yoga, and you can get to something. So
Get
that's
up.
all I'm saying.
Oh
Because you
my.
guys, when you do, you're just like, oh, I feel so good. You just got a pep in your
Boy,
step. You're just like rejuvenated. So that's for me, it's all about that.
that health. That sounds like a health remedy. Like a juice remedy for health is moving, running, walking, or doing whatever you can instead of picking up a pill. You get yourself moving. I heard you say old and stiff and frail and fragile. Those are things people think are automatic. I do see a lot of people believe that that is the norm that you're supposed to move to.
Mm-mm.
Other things,
Get you some carrot juice and get you some kale and some spinach and get that stuff moving inside. Shoot, you'll get some pep in them feet. And get some mint bliss. Shut up.
all
You
right
on
now.
your way.
Excuses, 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 y'all. We're talking about Walkathon 2024. Sometimes the first thing people hear the word walk-a-thon, the first thing I hear is, well, I don't walk. What would you say to that? I don't know what to say to that.
I said, I don't understand. What are you talking about? Like, so if they were stuck on that, then I would just have to let them and give them a hug and be like,
Leave. Okay,
I have
great.
nothing for you. I have nothing for you because you have to want to do it. You have to have an ounce of a gumption or a want to make a change.
You
We
have.
always have to have change. The more fluid we are with accepting change, the
Mm,
better you are. If you're so rigid and tight like a fist, there's no room to grow. That's
mm,
why you have to prune the trees, right? So branches can grow. We have to reduce some things, take some stuff away, be willing to have new habits. It takes 30 days to create new habits. Everyone knows that.
mm.
20, 30 days. And that's the hardest 20 to 30 days. But once you get through that, you're like, oh, this is easy. I hated working out in the morning, y'all. That was not my jam. Now that's my jam.
That's
So
your
you
gene.
now you switch it around. So we can walk in the morning, we can walk in the evening, we can walk at lunch, we can walk for 15 minutes. Guess what? You can stand up in your living room and start marching and set that little timer for 10 minutes. Shut up. Put
See?
some jam music on. Yes, you can. So what's the excuse? I don't, there's no excuse. The excuse is maybe if you don't like to walk, maybe something hurts. Maybe there's the aches and pains from an ankle or knees or hips. Then I get that. So what are we gonna do to try to reduce that? Is there
Leave.
something you can do?
What
Um,
sciatic nerve?
My
situation?
friend has these electronic mats. They're kind of spendy, but
Mm,
they're out there. You lay on the mat, pulls out the stuff. She has sciatica. She did. Gone away, heals your body. There's things. So
there's
that's my
things.
there's things out there. It's just like, do y'all wanna? Do y'all wanna? So if you don't wanna, that means you're not really trying to live. How long you trying to live? Like
Oh
for
my
real.
God. How long you trying to live?
How long you
This is
trying
a
to live? Is it you just doing a little pit stop like till 60? Or are we gonna go like, extra
like
40?
an extra 100.
Like
Yeah, like I'm up there, you know. I'm up there.
you looking fabulous, girl.
Thank
And and the things that you do, I
you.
lost you. I lost you. The
I'm trying to
things,
get back. Oh my God. Hold on, y'all. The cameras want to do its thing. So keep talking, Gina. This is our commercial for Walkathon 2024. We're gonna keep it moving.
yes. So when you just make a choice, make it fun. It doesn't have to be sad. Maybe you were teased as a kid and so that you have in your head you're not a person that can work out, or maybe you always being overweight, and this you accept it now.
Wow.
They're not truths, those are lies. And so I
Wow.
want to encourage you to, it takes courage to change, you
It
know,
change.
it, it takes courage. I admit that. And so, um, but it takes a choice.
Mm.
So if you give yourself permission,
Uh-huh.
not wait for someone else to give you permission for you. We always talk about these handcuffs we have placed on us because of this, that, and the other, but sometimes we handcuff ourselves.
Wow. 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 Gina, you motivated me with a lesson I learned just from your words. I want everyone to benefit from participating in Walkathon 2024. And I want everyone to have the opportunity to have somewhere to go, someone to connect to, and a way to put people in their lives. But like you said, you must want to. You, the person, must want to. I cannot want for you. You got to want to be a part of making a difference
Yes,
for yourself. You got a book
yes,
out called I Have Permission. Mention that real quick before we wrap up. This is
yes.
Jeanna Brown, y'all. She is one of the grand marshals for Walkathon 2024. And as she gets ready we get ready to wrap up, I want to hear about this book she has.
So I love literature and pocket size. I like boutiques, small things. You can get a whole lot concentrated in small packages. So this is a pocketbook, self-help book called I Have Permission, Decide and Move On. And that's a lot of what we've been talking about. Not waiting for someone to pick you, not someone to say, oh yeah, we're going to hire you. Oh yeah, you can have a business now. You decide. You give yourself permission, decide, and get to moving. You move on. Like you learn, educate, get to moving, like do it. And so it's some inspiration, affirmations, and the encouraging stories in there to get you started.
Wow. All right,
You
everyone.
can find it on Amazon or a link on my website.
And I'm going to make sure you all hear about it because starting in March, you're going to hear our experts. You're going to see their references, their perks, their tips, their gifts being reposted and reposted, and their very special episode that goes live starting the week of March 4th. So, Gina, I thank you so much for being here. Everyone, I'm going to post the details on how to connect with her under this episode. And I just thank you so much for hearing us, reaching out, referring people to us for the virtual walkathon, which is starting March 4th, where you'll be able to hear tips and highlights and previews of different things our Grand Marshals are going to do, and then their special episode. So thank you so much for tuning in, meeting our Grand Marshal Jeanna Brown, Mary Fernandez signing out from Walkathon 2024. You all have a wonderful, blessed, and anointed day. Bye bye.